Queer writer Justin Korytskis has offered insight into the complex relationship between William Lee and Eugene Allerton in Luca Guadagnino's latest film. The A24 historical drama, adapted from William S. Burroughs' 1985 novella, explores the turbulent emotions of Lee, a disillusioned American expat in 1950s Mexico City, as he becomes infatuated with the enigmatic Allerton. Starring Daniel Craig as Lee and Drew Starkey as Allerton, Queer charts their fraught relationship while immersed in the seedy yet vibrant world of post-war Mexico. In an interview with Screen Rant, Korytskis discusses his perspective on the somewhat unstable dynamic between Lee and Allerton, emphasizing the mutual, albeit unsynchronized, nature of their connection. Queer marks the second collaboration between Guadagnino and Korytskis after the complicated love story of Challengers, which dealt similarly with this intersection of romance and control. Speaking to the challenges of adapting Burroughs' confessional work, Korytskis shares his approach to writing Allerton as a character with agency rather than a passive object of Lee's desire. Here's what he had to say. What Korytskis' perspective on Lee and Allerton's relationship means. There's a two-way street of desire in Guadagnino's Queer. Justin Korytskis' comments underlay the nuanced emotions at play in Queer as depicted in Lee and Allerton's tumultuous relationship. While Lee's perspective dominates the film, Korytskis' approach ensures that Allerton is more than a passive figure or object of Lee's unrelenting fantasy. Allerton's willingness to join Lee on his journey through Mexico City and later to South America suggests there's a sense of mutual desire, even if not fully compatible with Lee's intense romantic pursuit. Queer is a story of unsynchronized love, as Guadagnino and Korytskis come to describe it, where the two characters attempt to meet each other on an emotional level but fail due to misaligned intentions and internal crises. Korytskis' depiction of Allerton as an active participant with his own desires reflects the broader theme of Queer, the challenge of navigating human connections in a world fraught with an oppressive, judgmental gaze. The film thus avoids reducing Allerton to an empty plot device and demonstrates the often lonely journey one must take in claiming their identity. Our take on Korytskis' perspective on Lee and Allerton's relationship. Why the story of Queer is more than unrequited love storefront in Queer with Allerton taking a photo. Korytskis' interpretation of Lee and Allerton's relationship provides a refreshing lens through which to view the heartbreak of Queer. By focusing on the mutual, albeit flawed, efforts of the characters to connect, the narrative achieves an emotional authenticity that rings achingly true. Guadagnino's sensual vision, paired with Korytskis' poignant writing, ensures the Queer romance is more than just an examination of unrequited love. Queer becomes a meditation on the struggle for desire and intimacy in an unforgiving world, a theme that is timeless and profoundly human.